What if I told you a chicken once lived for 18 months without its head? This isn't some urban legend or internet hoax. This is the documented, scientifically verified story of Mike the Headless Chicken, whose survival defied every law of biology you thought you knew. His case became one of the most extraordinary medical anomalies ever recorded in animal history. On September 10, 1945, in Fruita, Colorado, farmer Lloyd Olsen approached his chicken coop with an axe, intending to prepare dinner for his family. What happened next would transform an ordinary Tuesday into one of the most bizarre chapters in agricultural history. The axe came down with precision, but something went catastrophically wrong with this routine beheading. The axe missed its intended target by mere millimeters. Instead of severing the head cleanly at the neck, it sliced through at an angle, removing most of the head but leaving the crucial jugular vein intact. More importantly, it preserved most of the brainstem, that primitive but essential neural control center that regulates basic life functions like breathing and heart rate. Lloyd expected the chicken to collapse and die within minutes, as any normal headless chicken would. Instead, Mike stood up, shook off the blood, and began walking around the farmyard as if nothing had happened. He attempted to preen his non-existent feathers, and even tried to crow, producing only a gurgling sound from his exposed throat opening. The Olsen family was stunned. This wasn't supposed to be possible. Most chickens die from blood loss or shock within 2 to 3 minutes of decapitation. Yet here was Mike, not only alive but, seemingly functional. The brainstem, though damaged, retained enough neural pathways to maintain basic survival functions. His body continued operating like a biological machine missing its command center. Word of Mike's survival spread rapidly through Fruita and beyond. Local veterinarians examined him, confirming the impossible. This headless chicken was genuinely thriving. His heart pumped normally, his lungs functioned adequately, and he maintained balance and basic motor functions. The medical community was, honestly, baffled by this unprecedented case of survival against all biological odds. Feeding Mike required, some pretty creative solutions. The Olsens used an eyedropper to deliver water and liquid food directly into his esophagus through the neck opening. He actually consumed a mixture of milk, water, and small grains. Remarkably, he gained weight during his headless existence, growing from about 2.5 pounds to nearly 8 pounds over the following months of his extraordinary life. Mike became an instant celebrity, touring sideshows all across the United States. Thousands of people paid 25 cents each just to witness the miracle headless chicken. At his peak popularity, Mike was earning around $4,500 monthly, which is equivalent to over $50,000 today. His fame, reached international newspapers, magazines, and even radio shows, making him America's most famous farm animal. Scientists studied Mike extensively, really trying to understand the precise anatomical factors that enabled his survival. The key was the location of the cut. It was high enough to preserve most brainstem function, yet low enough to maintain blood flow through the jugular vein. A blood clot had formed, preventing fatal hemorrhaging. This combination of factors, honestly, created the perfect storm for headless survival. Mike's remarkable journey ended in March 1947, 18 months after his beheading, when he choked during a motel stay in Phoenix, Arizona. His legacy lives on as proof that life, sometimes, finds ways to persist against impossible odds. Today, Fruita celebrates Mike Days, annually honoring the headless chicken who rewrote the rules of biology and captured the world's imagination forever.